Hey, everybody, and welcome to Friday Live, the mail call. I'm your host, Steve. My partner in crime will not be here today. He had to go to get a shot in his shoulder from screwing it up working outside. So, anyway, I've got a couple trains running. As the cover slide depicts, we got a slow boat from China has arrived. So, audio check's good. Thank you, John. Appreciate it. So let's run through who all's here. And we got, in addition to John Schuylkill River Valley, we've got JD, Grandpa Rails, or John number one. We got Tammy and Ray, the mom and son train rail fans. We got Mr. Lynn McCurdy and the HDMMRC, which is always a mouth word. We got Happy Valley Hobbies, Edward Cady. I know I saw Lee here somewhere. And there's Steve at Wigwag Workshop. And Gus, we got Gus Hadley, the lunatic from Arno. Well, there's John is. He's actually signed in and listening as he's on his way to the doctor. All right, that's good. I know Lee's here somewhere. I'm looking for him. I know I saw him. There he is. Yep. Hi, Lee. And Anfield Road layout in the loft. So cool. You know, a little disappointed this morning. I turned the trains on and started running them, and man, I've been fighting derailments left and right. After 2 weeks of pretty much problem-free operation, all of a sudden things were going a little haywire. So we'll have to see how that progresses. Hello, Mr. Dwight Curley, and happy belated birthday. Mr. Spider-Man. I had never, in all my years in Illinois, seen a spider like that. Same camera. So, could be the lighting. Who knows? I don't have a light here in front, so you get some deep shadows. And I had to retire my Blame Heath shirt. It was dilapidated at best. So, all right. Well, as I have mentioned, in the last 2 weeks, I've been working on these lighting for these Athearn cars, and I ran out of the circuit boards. So what I've done was I've gone ahead and pre-wired and modified the cars and pre-wired them. Did the cut-throughs, got the axle sleeves on there and wired in, and got the light fixed into the ceiling and wired. So all I got to do is, when the slow boat arrives, pop in the circuit board. And there's John Benicki. Your VR, Dwight? Your virtual reality what? Or am I missing something? So, now next week, I am not sure whether there's going to be a live stream or not. If there is, there will be a huge announcement. If not, then the following week. Oh, PlayStation VR, okay. And there's Mr. Michael McCarville. Bumperman number 2. I'm Bumperman number 1. It's the only thing I can model put together as good as or better than Michael. And that's just a maybe. It's yet to actually be proven. Hello, Mr. Anthony Dodge. Glad you could make it. I'm moving to California. No. I would never, ever move to California. That ain't happening. I spent enough time working there that I have no desire to go to California. Heck, I don't even want to go to visit it anymore. I've been to every place I wanted to go. Although my wife hasn't. Wouldn't mind taking her to Yosemite. I've taken her to San Francisco, LA, San Diego, and all points in between. So, and yes, I've been through the high desert too back in the day. So what's everybody else up to? Yeah, well, let's go this way. If you wait, here comes the Santa Fe Super Chief. And if you look, all those cars are lit. We need to talk about that, Lynn. Ah, cool. Michael's putting a new kit together. Well, he's drawing it up, not to sell it. And Edward is lurking. So, anyway, as I alluded to, guess what? The slow boat from China actually arrived with 50, that's right, 50 of these little circuit boards. All right, with a bridge rectifier and capacitor, resistor, little light on it, little red light. Okay. So, oh yeah, Fort Lauderdale. Yep. It's about 2.5, 3 hour drive. I've got one car on the Super Chief, right? The baggage car that's got a tarnished axle. So I've got to take that off. I need to get some emery paper and polish that up a little bit so the light's not flickering the way it's flickering. But it's a baggage car, you know. Ugh. But JD, if you get better organized on your workbench, doesn't that automatically make it harder to find stuff? It does for me anyway. If it's not right here in front of me where I can see it, I can't find it. Most confusing day for me is the day after my wife cleans house. Because she puts stuff away back where it belongs. I don't always know where that is, but oh well. That was a cute mail call with your grandson too, JD. As they always are. He gets so excited. Poke, poke. So anyway, that was my big mail call. Was all my circuit boards. Yeehaw! It's amazing. Comes from China. I thought they were Walmart bags, but they're not. I keep hearing a derailment. And by the time I get to it or see it, it's gone back on the track. Hey, Robert. Almost all of my passenger cars are Athearn. The cheap old blue box ones, the heavyweights and the streamliners. The only ones are not. I have one Concours Streamline on one of my 2 commuter trains, and I have 5 bi-level gallery cars that are Katos. And then the express baggage is a Concours. Santa Fe express baggage is a Concours as well. So John says, get them done now. Well, I've already done, since they arrived yesterday, I've already done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've already done 8. And I have 2 more to do to finish off the Chicago Blackhawk, the one that's here on the desk, and then the Combine RPO. With those done, that'll give me 1, 2, 3 trains done. All right, and 1 train, the North Coast Limited, is halfway done. All those cars are wired. All I got to do is the boards on them. Robert! Well, I'm not sure they. I have one Athearn with metal trucks that I've got to change out. And I'm not a huge fan of wipers. I prefer utilizing brass tubing on the axles. That's just me. I thought I'd try it out, and for the most part, it works great. Now, I've seen people with wipers that they put a washer and a nut on the screw that holds the truck on, and have one truck on each side, be the opposite polarity pickups, and bring the power up through that screw, and then a wire attached on the other end of the screw to wherever. And whoa, hang on. All of a sudden the engine comes around the corner. A second later, here comes the rest of the train. So, and with the tubes, there's always contact. It's, you don't have to worry about drag. The problem I always had with wipers is the drag they create. So that's just me. Want to try something else? And it worked. And I'm sure I'm not the first one to think of doing that. Now I've got Athearn passenger wheels galore. A whole stack of them over here. Because I've replaced all of the wheel sets to metal wheels. And on the heavyweights, that's a lot of wheel sets. Instead of 4, you got 6. So you get 50% more. Alexa, lights off.
Okay.
Now you should be able to see the lighting a little bit once the photocells kick on. There we go. Should see the Super Chief up high and the Burlington Blackhawk down low. The big head's in the way of that first car on the Blackhawk is not lit yet. You know, one of the best times for me anyway to watch the trains is in the dark, everything lit up. That's why I opted to light up all these passenger trains. Oops, Union Station wasn't lit. So turn that switch on. That's the only building lighting that's actually on a switch, because I want the lights on even when the room lights are on, since it's got an interior so you can see inside. Anybody got big plans this weekend? Train shows or anything? I know this, like, the month of October, there's all kinds of train shows here in Florida. My problem is I'm busy doing other stuff. Oh, GWR. Cool, Anthony. Congratulations to your son. And I know you'll have fun in England or the UK. Great Britain. All right. I still say I'm going to come out and see you guys one of these days. I'm going to see my brother anyway. One car. I swear to God. Right over here, it sounds like the rails, but it doesn't. It just sounds like it. All right, John. Mr. C and EI. Mr. John Linton. Okay, so when we started, I complained about all the derailments I was having getting ready for the show. Annie, now I'm really confused because normally you turn the cameras on and everything goes to crap. Seems like I turned the cameras on today. Cool, Len. Is that the Enterprise? No, it's the Hornet because it's got the B-25s on it. I still want to see the bow number on the Iowa class battleship, so I know which one it actually is. Whether it's the Iowa, the New Jersey, the Missouri, or the Wisconsin. And then you got the Arizona, or I don't know. I haven't seen a bow number on it, but it could equally be the Pennsylvania since they're identical. Okay, supposed to be the Missouri. Okay, I think the bow number for the Missouri is 62. The Iowa is 61. And that'll be fun, Anthony. That will be fun. So I don't know where Milton Keynes is in England. My friend, who we go see on occasion, is up by Manchester. I know who I didn't say hi to. Yeah, I did. I said hi to Tammy, right? Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. I think Wisconsin was the last of them, but I could be wrong. No, I did not. I was up at 1. I was up until 9, and then was up at 1 this morning. So, yeah, I'm yawning a lot. As John would, CNEI, can attest, it goes to my nap time. All right, Mr. A. Joe, I didn't see you. Have a great weekend, too. Okay, now you mentioned it, Len, I'm going to be even worse. So, I'll tell you what, let's turn the lights on. Alexa, lights on.
Okay.
Boom. Let's lower the camera down a tad. Fire up the soldering iron. And we will get aboard in this one. Yes, it is. Well, there's been more than one occasion I've woken up to members of our community still on a live stream. Right, Robert? You and Jason that time. Yeah, definitely marathon. I just can't do that anymore. Nope, nope, nope. Can't do it. Wouldn't be prudent. Get me a resistor. Resistor. I hear derailment on the bridge. Let me get this resistor on. Get it set up. Well, there's pros and cons of that derailment. Pros is I didn't cause it. Cause it. The con is I got to find out what did. I didn't realize it was 9 hours, Robert. I know they did a stream together. I should have had this done 5 minutes ago. Not that hard. I'm just making it hard. Roll. Oops. All right. So anyway, Robert and JD are going to the train show. What's everybody else doing this weekend? Well, one of my trains stopped somewhere. Oh, it stopped because I brushed against the throttle. There you go, Steven. That'll be definitely a good time. All right, one more done. Maybe done. Sometimes that brass tubing needs to get wore in. Hey, Mr. Kyle Stevens. Welcome. Then I figured you were asking for a friend. So Lynn, when you go to Fort Lauderdale, is Jason going to come over and see you? All righty then. Another piece of tape. I know it's like watching paint dry. I'm sorry. All righty. Uh-huh. Yeah, that could be problematic. Although if you're flying into Fort Lauderdale Airport and your cruise is going out of Fort Lauderdale, you can see the cruise ship from the airport terminal. I mean, it's right there. So it's probably a 5-minute cab ride. I'm gonna have to redo that baggage RPO combo. Well, like I say, sometimes it just takes a while to run in the axles and tube. So we'll run it for a week. If it doesn't get better, I'll fix it. So we got the Zephyr done, the Blackhawk done, and the Super Chief done. Next will be the North Coast Limited and the second commuter train. First commuter train is lit. I'll put Cato light kits in those. And right now, over at the switch panel, we're send her into the station. Yes, I've unplugged the soldering iron. See a little more flicker when they run slow. All right. All righty then. All right. So if I have a live stream, and I'll post something. If I have a live stream next week, be some huge news. All right. And in the event there's not, there'll be huge news to follow. Get all these wires. When I wired up the cars ahead of time, I used extra wire, knowing that I was going to have to trim some back. But at least that allowed me to go ahead and get them get them ready. From LAX to Hollywood? If your cruise is leaving out of Fort Lauderdale, and with your wife's mobility issues, you should fly into Fort Lauderdale. All right. Hollywood was Hollywood North Palm, I think. That's a little further north. It's about as much further north from Fort Lauderdale as Miami is south, roughly. Well, we are almost at 1 hour. And you saw me do 2 of the cars in an hour. And I did all of the Santa Fe's yesterday. So I didn't even put my earbud in since nobody was here to talk to me. Well, guys, if there's nothing else happening, remember, Mr. Anthony Dodge is on at 3:30. Yeah, I don't know if Vinny's going to be on tonight or not. But y'all have a great day. We'll hopefully see you next week with some exciting news. John's been on me to build a helix in here. Building rafters. That's okay, Lynn. I thought so, Anthony. I tuned in last week. I didn't say anything. I was just ghosting. And I thought you had started early. But that's cool. All right. So am I going to build a helix in here? What am I going to do? Find out next week. We'll see y'all later. Bye now.